going to be talking about today why allocation matters in real estate, what to expect during allocation, and what not to expect. So, it's lovely to have you on. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
All right. Welcome everyone once again. Now, I've experienced this particular thing from one of my clients who bought land. That should be around this week. He reached out to me and was explaining how he bought land from a particular company and he did not get allocated. So, but let's start with the meaning of allocation. Okay, sir. So, can you explain to us what this allocation? Can you explain to us in simple terms what it actually means?
Now, when it comes to allocation, it's a very easy to, whether from an individual or from a company. A lot of people have experienced such situation and you will not get allocated. Yes.
Well, so, and before I get to the remedy of this whole thing, I would like to ask you, like, why is allocation important?
So allocation is very important because beyond purchase or payment of the land and documentation, the essence of real estate is development. Full stop. Now you cannot develop when you've not been allocated because you don't know where your land starts from or where it ends. That's number one. The second thing that you must understand about the importance of allocation is that it creates the sense of ownership. You literally know, okay, this is where my land starts from, this is where it ends. So this is my own portion. And then it's the third reason why allocation is very important. It's to help you avoid irregularities and encroachment. So once you've been shown your parcel of land, one of the best things you can do as an investor is to maybe put up a dwarf fence if your capacity can. Do just something on that parcel of land so that your neighbor would not encroach on your own parcel of land. So those are like three major things that allocation help you do.
Okay. So, for someone who has made payments for a particular land and they've not seen it, they just made payments. Maybe the person is outside the country and made payments here in Nigeria through a company and they've not seen the land. Should they be worried? Are there some real estate companies that will actually keep to their word and still, whenever they come back home, they still get to see the land?
As an investor, especially when you're in Nigeria living in diaspora and you buy a property in Nigeria, yes, you should be worried if you do not know who you bought from. But you should not be worried if the company you paid into has three things. Number one, they have a track record of results. So you can go through their handles, you can make inquiries on your own to verify how many people have been successfully allocated their properties when they bought from this real estate company. So a classic example here at Medici, we've allocated more than 1,000 plots, more than 1,000 plots, approaching 2,000 plots or thereabouts right now, across 26 estates. You know, some of them individuals have started taking possession. Okay. We have also have big city phase two. People already live there. Do you understand? So when you buy from a company like Medici Homes, whether in Asaba or in Abuja, you can be rest assured, even if you've not gone there, that your land is safe because of the past record. Another thing that Nigerians in diaspora should endeavor to do is to send a representative. Now, a representative is very, very essential when it comes to real estate transaction, especially when you are not on ground. They help you confirm what you were told is the same with what is on ground. Full stop. Once they help you do that, you are in safe hands.
Okay. Yeah. So, one other question I would like to ask them now, before allocation, what are the things that should be before a successful allocation is done?
Okay, so before a successful allocation is carried out, the first is payment.
Okay.
After payment, collection of documents. Now, that document should include at least 3 to 4 different documents that are not limited to this, but they must include this. One is a deed. A deed is like a form of transfer of ownership. The second one is a survey plan. The survey plan shows you the coordinates, the length and breadth of your land on paper. The third one is an allocation letter that's given to you on the day of the application. Do you understand? So these and many more are what are involved before allocation is carried out.
Okay. Now, before I heard about Medici Homes and decided to be a part of it, what stood out for me was the allocation of the company. against other companies that I've personally worked with. So this is something that I know, but the people that are watching us here don't know about it. So what is differentiating Medichum from other companies?
So one is instant allocation across all our major projects. Yeah. So by Saturday this week, we have a general allocation at Palmsville Extension. It's a property we are selling for 850,000 in Asaba, and we're doing the allocation this Saturday, not next year, not next 2 years. Um, Two, we have other projects, Shiloh Gardens Extension, City of David, Vintage City 2. Those ones are instant point and click. That means immediately you pay, by the weekend of that, you get allocated instantly. Now, 95% of real estate companies scattered across Nigeria, I can beat my chest, do not have that track record. And that's what makes us stand out at Medichus. Instant and fast allocation. We don't just sell land to you, we show you your land.
Okay, that's amazing. So you heard all from our lead marketer here who has shared knowledge, who has done justice to this allocation. And I would like to also share my own point because I've personally experienced this. The company, I'm not going to mention this, but the company I was working with, they do 3 months allocation. Imagine making payments for a land and 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you've not gotten to see your land. But the reason I joined meditation was within 7 days you get to see your land after you're done making payments, and yes, you don't justice to that. So we have gone to the close of today's topic. Okay, sir. So I don't know if you can help us round it up.
So the final advice I have for Nigerians in diaspora, especially when you are buying real estate, there are three things you must check out. Number one is the documents. Number two is the allocation. Then the third and the final important one is the consultant that you are working with. Mr. Sam here is a very reliable consultant, and as you can see, he shared his own experiences, and I've seen him guide a lot of investors to make the right decision when buying properties in Nigeria. So if you are looking at buying a property in Asaba or Abuja, he should be the person you should be talking to right now. And a final word of mouth, don't just trust blind. Make sure you carry out your due diligence. Make sure you watch out for the track records of the company before you make payment. So you could also give me a call and I'll guide you.
All right. So see you on the next one. Tomorrow we are going to be going live tomorrow again, and we are dedicated here to helping you make the right investment, the right real estate investment. So see you on the next one. Turn off the light. Turn off the light.